Bruce Lee said it best. It's the art of fighting without fighting. I don't want to fight anybody. I'm the nicest guy in the world. The Marine Corps is 3 meals a day, a gym membership, and I get to earn dress blues. That was an escape. I got a Navy Achievement Medal pinned on me by the colonel. You know, I was a rifle expert, pistol expert. I went to MSG school, which is the security guards, Marine security school. It's like the epitome, like all the good Marines go, you know, represent the embassy. But I got sent back to the fleet because I wasn't getting along with anybody. And I went to avionics school, I got kicked out of that. Up and down, fighting. Got written up probably 5 times. When I was in the Marine Corps at 18, I was sent twice to the psych department, you know, find out what's going on. What's wrong with this guy? Man. Yeah, this is where I grew up, one of the houses, 3rd floor. I used to play in here. This was never here, it was half the size. I used to play in this little courtyard. This is Jersey City, New Jersey, Wallace Avenue, Marion Gardens section. I grew up here, I was born here in '72, and we left in 1985. This was a very close-knit neighborhood. All the doors could be open at night. We used to have Italian feasts, stuff like that. I have a lot of memories here. Wiffle ball, stickball, handball. I used to play bottle caps, marbles, the whole deal. And I'm looking at the street though, and it's like, and I say this, it's so much smaller, because when you're a kid, everything's heightened. And I'm like, you know, I remember like, they're like, don't go across the street. I used to look across the street like, oh my God, it's like so far. Now I just take 1 step, I'm across the street, you know? This is where I was born, in this particular house right here. 17, completely different look, didn't have vinyl. The stairs were concrete, it was just only 1 single stair and a gateway. Unfortunately, there's some crazy things that went on. I remember this is all I remember, walking up the stairs, my stepfather's there, he's in his boxers, and all I remember is black. He got kicked down the stairs, you know, being 6 years old, you know, I went down the whole stairs, I was in a full body cast. You know, I see my mom get beat on Christmas Day, the Christmas tree get kicked down, brutal beatings. I mean, just the beatings, just, you know, and stuff like that for nothing. Bare ass with a belt, I'm talking, trust me, even though I was young and it was heightened, that was not normal. I mean, it was like, it wasn't, I mean, it was, you know, PTSD, like, you know, like I probably got it very young. I remember that, oh, what's gonna happen? Like if I did something wrong, or if I was like my mother would yell out the window and I'd be like crying before I even got in the house because I didn't know if I was gonna get a severe beatdown. I just think that maybe, you know, there's genetics involved too. Like my great-grandfather was a Hall of Fame boxer and he was a fighter. I think I might have a little bit of that, you know, and I do, you know, I mean, but there's times, and even myself, I cry, I'm not gonna lie. Any man tells you he doesn't cry, he's the one who's crying the most, all right? You know, but I've come to grips with it. You know, coming to grips with it is it's tough, you know, because unfortunately we live in a society, it's like, oh, he's weak, he's meek. No, I'm not. I'm not weak or meek. You know, all that pain and, you know, and now that I feel like I'm living life like I'm done with it. Like I went through it for a reason. And now I have a chance to help people. Talking about it helps out. I don't take medication. I do train hard. That is my medication. My goal is trying to help people talk about it and find an outlet. But now I feel like my rehabilitation is working.
There you go. That's right. Get the muscles long. Good. 1, 2. Step over.
I spent a lot of my time competing and training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I just recently boxed, trying to follow my great-grandfather's footsteps for a bucket list. I did it. That's the other thing about Jiu-Jitsu is that and boxing, it just wears me out so much that I don't even pay attention to what's going on half the time. I'm just train, because it's medication. You stop taking your meds, what happens? People, if they don't understand it, they automatically judge it. Just the same with mental illness and physical disability. If you don't understand it, automatically it's wrong, it's this and that. You know what? You need to be in my shoes before you make that decision. Ending the stigma to me is big. I'm a fighter. I went through this stuff for a reason. Flip it to a positive. Maybe it's more me trying to fight back in a way. I kind of want to be a hero. Why can't I be a hero in a certain way for somebody? Why not?